The Way West is a 1967 American Western film directed by Andrew B. McLaglen and starring Kirk Douglas, Robert Mitchum, and Richard Widmark. The supporting cast features Lola Albright, Elam, Sally Field, and Stubby Kaye. The picture was based on the Pulitzer Prize winning novel of the same name by A.B. Guthrie, Jr., and includes on-location cinematography by William H. Clothier. Sam Elliott made his feature film debut as an uncredited Missouri Townsman. U.S. Senator William Tadlock, Kirk Douglas, is leaving his home in Missouri in 1843, heading west on the Oregon Trail by wagon train. His son and slave come along, with Dick Summers, Robert Mitchum, as a hired guide. Joining them on the expedition are farmer Lige Evans, Richard Widmark, his wife Rebecca, Lola Albright, and 16-year-old son Brownie, Michael McGreevy. Among others there are also the newlyweds Johnny, Michael Whitney, and Amanda Mack, Catherine Justice, plus the Fairman and McBee families. Shy young wife Amanda isn't satisfying his needs, so Johnny gets drunk and strays with young Mercy McBee, Sally Field. He also shoots at what he drunkenly thinks is a wolf, and ends up killing a Sioux chief's son. Tadlock knows that no other form of justice will do for the Indians if the wagon train is being pursued by them out of vengeance, so he hangs Johnny, for the safety of the traveling party, but to their outrage. On the trail, it turns out Mercy is now pregnant as well, and Brownie proposes marriage to her. Tadlock's son is killed in a stampede, causing the senator to be so distraught that he becomes harsh and despotic towards his charges. The last straw comes when Tadlock destroys Rebecca Evans' antique clock after Lige Evans refuses to abandon it. A fight ensues when Tadlock is attacked by Evans, for which Tadlock retaliates by trying to shoot Evans, only for Summers to stop him. The others form a lynch mob and attempt to hang Tadlock, but Evans talks them out of it and now takes charge of the trek. Nearly to the end, the trek reaches a steep ravine, which offers the only shortcut to their destination. Rebecca Evans shows the others Tadlock's grand plan, and Evans relinquishes command back to Tadlock. The settlers lower their possessions, livestock, and each other down the steep escarpment to reach the wagon road to the Willamette Valley. Emotionally destroyed by the loss of Johnny, Amanda Mack cuts the rope Tadlock is descending on, causing the senator to plunge to his death. Amanda runs off into the desert, but the others, after commemorating Tadlock's efforts, press on to Oregon. Summers stays behind, departing to parts unknown. The film is notable for being the first big-budget Western since 1930's widescreen John Wayne spectacle The Big Trail to show pioneers lowering a wagon train over a cliff with ropes. This was the third time that Mitchum and Douglas appeared in a film together, following Out of the Past, 1947, and The List of Adrian Messenger, 1963. Douglas had previously filmed another A.B. Guthrie novel, The Big Sky. Filming took place in Tucson, Arizona, and various places in Oregon, including Bend, Christmas Valley, and the sand dunes in Lost Forest and Crooked River Gorge. Kirk Douglas as Senator William J. Tadlock. Robert Mitchum as Dick Summers. Richard Widmark as Lige Evans. Lola Albright as Rebecca Evans. Elam as Preacher Weatherby. Michael Whitney as Johnny Mack. Sally Field as Mercy McBee. Stubby Kaye as Sam Fairman. Catherine Justice as Amanda Mack. Michael McGreevy as Brownie Evans. Connie Sawyer as Mrs. McBee. Harry Carey, Jr. as Mr. McBee. Paul Lukather as Mr. Turley. Eve McVeigh as Mrs. Masters. Roy Glenn as Saunders. Paul Wetzler as Barber, uncredited. Sam Elliott as Missouri Townsman, uncredited.